Hi, I'm Robin, and I am a music educator. I own my own business, and I give Zoom a 5 out of 5. I started teaching online due to the COVID pandemic, and in making that transition, I looked at several different programs and products to try to figure out what would be best for me and my students. Initially, we looked at utilizing just FaceTime, but several of my students don't have Apple products, and so that was not optimal, obviously. And I also looked at a program called Minicam, and it was very difficult for me to use. I spent several days trying to figure it out, and it was just too difficult. And so Zoom was a great choice and was easy for me and my students to utilize. One of the main reasons why I chose Zoom was because it was so easy for students to initiate and utilize on their own. I have a range of students. My oldest student is 76. And so I immediately contacted them and started training them on how to use Zoom. And I just knew that if I could get them to use it, then even the younger kids could use it. Many of the kids were already familiar with it and were using it in other classroom settings. And so it just made it very easy to get started and to fit for a class style. In getting started, this setup was super simple. There were very detailed instructions on what to do. I was also able to set it up to where our meetings would be private, which was very important to me. And so all I had to do was send a link to my students, and they all knew exactly what to do to log in. Um, I had I really had no training that I had to do. It was very self explanatory, and all of the kids jumped right on. And the parents were very happy that it wasn't too difficult for them to all figure out. If anyone's thinking of getting started with Zoom, the big thing that I would recommend is to just jump right in there. It's very simple to get started. One of the things that I wish I had done is to set up my personal phone number as the login ID. It would have been a little bit easier because I did get, after we had set it up, I did get parents say, "Oh, what's the meeting ID again?" And so I do wish that I had utilized that feature, but unfortunately I didn't find out about it until later. But it's very, very simple to get started. The main thing that I love about Zoom is the simplicity, but also the privacy, where you're able to set up waiting rooms and set up passcodes to ensure that no one else is entering your meetings. Obviously, teaching children, that's of the utmost importance to me.